Hello everyone, this is Halloween Hunter here and welcome back to another Halloween video. And in this Halloween video, we're looking at some new 2023 props provided by Lowe's. So this is our second intel of new Halloween prop news, which, you know, it's only January, and getting this now from Lowe's is pretty surprising considering their leaks usually come out in June, July-ish, but now we're in January already hitting some leaks from Lowe's. So this is kind of our second intel on prop news because earlier this month, the Halloween Party Expo happened in which Morris Costumes revealed all their new stuff, which I will talk about them pretty soon. I originally was going to talk about them today, but since this just came out, I kind of want to put my attention on this versus that, but I will talk about them very soon. But for now, let's talk about Lowe's. There's about, what, 6-7-ish new props, and then there's a bunch of tabletops, so we'll go off that. Apparently, all these props are made by Seasonal Visions International. I'll just call them SVI for short in this video. They're apparently all made by them, so I don't know if they'll all be in stores because let's kind of look at Lowe's history real quick. Lowe's was pretty good back in the day until Gemmy kind of fell off with their animatronics, and the tabletops was really the only thing keeping them going on. The animatronics were just pretty weak for the longest time. I mean, we just had like the Gemmy Witch and the Werewolf recolored and brought back every year until the last couple of years. Lowe's has been like adding on to their collection, but especially last year they added a lot more to their collection. Basically, like, most of the Gemmy stuff was in stores last year, while all the SVI stuff was online only, and the SVI stuff was in like small amounts, but there was still enough. There was like the Big Head Reaper, the oversized Stitches Clown, and there was the Top Hat Skeleton. And then in stores, the Gemmy stuff, we had like the Scary Clown, the Fortune Teller Witch, we had the Hourglass Reaper, the 12-foot mummy. We had things along the lines of that. And I, for the most part, didn't really care about the animatronics last year. I thought it was cool that Lowe's was stepping up, but to be honest, most didn't really hit the landing for me. I do have the oversized Stitches Clown. I actually like them a lot. I kind of like the Hourglass Reaper and the 12-foot mummy, but they're kind of cheap. And I kind of like the Top Hat Skeleton, but for the most part, I wasn't really too into the lineup last year. I thought it was a good like step up from previous years, but they didn't really hit the landing yet with the animatronics. But I think this year might be that year where they finally start hitting the ground level more than previous years. I don't know how confirmed these are to be all SVI. Some I kind of feel like might be Tekky, but apparently these are all SVI, so that's just what I'm going off of so far right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and start with this lineup. We first have one kind of a simplistic animatronic. We have this Garland Blowmold tree trunk. This is our first animatronic. The bats on this thing, the wings flap on it apparently. It's a pretty good item. It kind of reminds me of the Michael's wall plaques that they have. So it's kind of cool they have like a full prop for it. It's pretty good. I don't know the price. I think it's, let me check real quick. The price is $250, which is kind of a lot to be honest, but looks pretty complex, so might be better in person. I don't know if any of these things are gonna be in person because everything that was animatronic big wise for SVI was online only last year, so I don't know if any of these are gonna be in stores or not, considering last year, but we'll have to see, I guess. But I kind of like it. Looks pretty good. I don't think I'll get it, but pretty good overall. Next is this one right here. This one is the Pair of Witches. Basically another Cauldron Witch. I will always mention this. I'm tired of these things, and these things don't even look that good. Like the previous ones that SVI has had, somewhat decent, but this one doesn't even look that good. It looks really cheap and weird. I don't like it, honestly. Pretty bad. Tired of this. We've seen a million of these, so I just don't really care to see it again. Don't like it that much. It's gonna be how much is it? It's gonna be $250. Not surprised. I'm not gonna get it. I don't like it. I'm not gonna get it. But next we're gonna talk about is the Musician Duo. This is actually a pretty good little thing. I like it honestly. This gives me Target vibes, but like the really, really good Target vibes from back in the day. And that's why I kind of want it. I mean, I don't think I'll get it, but I kind of want it because I just love the look of these things. We have on the left a ukulele playing skeleton, kind of like the Target one from last year. Again, very small. He's got a black and white color scheme with the orange collars and sleeves. He's got orange eyes, a really nice face sculpt. And then the pumpkin, who also plays an instrument, has a black, red, and orange color scheme. His face is amazing. I love that pumpkin face so much. Looks pretty good. And he's even got some white on him too. They both look pretty good. I don't think I'll get them, but I kind of want them. They are going to be $146, basically $150. I mean, kind of pricey, but they do have a shoulder turning and moving jaws, so their mouths move, I guess. I guess on the skeleton at least. I don't think the pumpkin's mouth would move. And I guess their bodies turn from side to side, kind of like the Target duo from last year, which is very similar to this, where it was two trick-or-treaters. And I didn't really care for those that much. I thought they looked too weird, but these look pretty good. Next we have is this chained zombie going for $208, which is actually a fine price. This is basically a zombie version of Hugs the Clown, Lunging Reaper, Lunging Haggard Witch. This guy's pretty cool. He's got, I guess, arm lifting and lowering, kind of like, I guess, like Hugs, where it like goes out and goes back in. He's got lunging forward motion, of course. And then he's got a moving mouth, which, again, no surprise. This guy's suit looks pretty good, too. I like the chains on him. I'm kind of biased towards this year because I want more zombies like this and more monsters like this in general. So, kind of biased towards it. I think it looks good. The only thing that looks not great is the face. The face looks kind of bad, honestly. It just doesn't look that great. And I'm worried in person it's going to look worse. But I might get it still and just look past that because everything else looks pretty good overall. And I wouldn't mind paying $208 for this. I honestly kind of like it, so this one is definitely high on my list for ones I want to get. Next we have is two pneumatic props. So basically, pneumatic props or animation is what professional companies use. Is that really fast and jagged animation that kind of like goes crazy. And I guess Seasonal Visions is trying that out on these two characters. Now, I guess these aren't Tekky because Tekky has tried pneumatic props in the past. They just never saw the light of day, so I guess these are SVI, and we'll start off with the clown first. The clown they're both $361. The clown right here, I don't know. He's 35 inches, which is pretty small, especially for that price tag. But I guess his pneumatic animation is he lifts up. So I don't know if he like jumps up like Mr. Dark or like I don't know honestly. It just lifts up. I don't know if he goes like this. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this one just because I feel like the color scheme is very weird. I like the green, black and white stripes that look pretty good, but then there's like the weird tacky black and white side, like diamond shaped color scheme right there, and it doesn't really match. It doesn't really match, to be honest. I think it would have looked better if it was like stripes going up and down. Would have been an okay pass. But then there's this like weird black long dress at the bottom. I'm sure that's to cover the mechanism, but it doesn't look good. It looks really off-putting and really weird. He's got, for some reason, purple hair, which again, kind of weird. And the face is kind of cheap. It doesn't look terrible, but it looks kind of weird. So this guy, he's not really impressing me much. But to be honest, if the pneumatic animation is really, really good, I honestly might give this guy a pass because of that. Because I kind of want to see how it looks. It might make it look pretty cool. So, I don't know. We'll see. If it's really cool animation, I might get it. But so far, the look is not doing it for me. But again, just kind of want to wait on this one for sure until we get official videos of it. Next is this Ghostly Woman. I've seen a lot of complaints for her, but personally I like her. I think she looks pretty good. Her face kind of looks weird. It's like, I don't know. It looks too much like a Party Time Costumes animatronic, which they do not do a very good job on their possessed girl props. And this is like not the greatest face mold ever. But I mean, I like the rest of it. I like the cracks. Looks pretty good. The suit looks really good. And this one also has it reaches full height. I guess it's like the clown where it goes up or something. I don't really know what it means by that. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But I like it. 360 seems more reasonable than the clown, because this one actually is like a full-size prop. This one is 60, or this one is 65 inches. Pretty good. I think I want this one for sure. Gonna wait till the video though to make my final opinion, but so far I am intrigued by it. And then the last item that's like big animatronic wise is the Cemetery Angel. This guy's awesome. I think this guy is my favorite of the few. The girl might beat that for me, but I kind of like this so far from the looks. This Cemetery Angel, it's got like a plastic pillar. It looks like a fabric body, and then he's holding a candle. He's got a phantom type face with the hollow face with just some glowing eyes. And then he also has the wings, and his wings flap back and forth while his mouth moves, I guess. I guess he has a moving jaw, I should say. So I definitely want to see how that looks, because you can't really see where the jaw is in the picture, but I'm sure more pictures of it or more angles, videos would show it better. He's going to be $247. So that might be worth it. He is 96 inches tall. Wow, that's very tall. Wow. That should be pretty good in person, honestly. So, this guy's pretty good. I like it a lot. I think I will possibly get this one along with the woman, and I think the zombie too. Those three are my top three. Now, the clown, if it's cool animation, maybe, and I kind of like that duo a lot, to be honest. I wouldn't mind getting that on clearance, or if I just had spare money to get that thing. But overall, Lowe's, for animatronic wise, is looking interesting. I don't want to say for sure it's 100% like good, but it's looking a little bit more promising than last year for me. I kind of like it, but I want to wait again until videos come out. But we're now going to talk about tabletops, because that is next. We have here is this what's the name of it? It is this Ghost in Jack-o'-lantern. This can be $50. I guess this is SVI. I can kind of tell by the pumpkin a bit. Very weird. This has like Target vibes to it. It's $50, so I don't think I'll get it. But I mean, I kind of like it. It's a cute little Halloween decoration. I kind of like it. And then there's two more things that I don't have the links to them, so I honestly don't know much about them. We have this little pumpkin guy. You can see the string at the top, so it does hang to some extent. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a wreath or just a hanging character or like a door knocker type thing. It looks very similar to the door knocker they had at Walmart last year, the pumpkin one. I like it. It looks pretty good. Again, it kind of has like Target vibes, maybe too creepy for Target, honestly. I don't know the price or the name or the animation. I'm sure the mouth might move. I don't know. Not bad. And then we have these two pumpkins. I think they are SVI. I'm not really sure. They could be Gemmy. I guess they're SVI though, considering I guess everything here is SVI. We have these two pumpkins. They look really good. I like them a lot. They have like a Disney-esque look to them, and I enjoy it a lot. And that's really it for the tabletop as well. That's like basically everything we have so far for Lowe's. I don't think I'm missing anything right now, so hopefully I'm good to go. But yeah, overall, I like it so far. I just want to see videos to give that final opinion and then to finally take that in. I also want to see if the pneumatic prop adds any value to these props, because that's kind of like the next big renaissance in this community. Is we had the LCD eyes, technology eyes, we had the 12 to 15 foot props that were pretty impressive. We had these servo props, which were really cool to see, and now we're having pneumatic props. So I definitely want to see how good that is in person and how good it is in like quality wise, animation wise. You always want to take that into consideration, and their prices are pretty high, so we'll have to see, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much all for Lowe's so far. Let me know down below what you guys think of these props so far, and I guess I will see you guys in the next Halloween video.